Hey guys, Vapor Hockey 93 here. I don't know if you were watching my previous video on the Apex skates, but well, I've got another pair of skates here. These aren't mine, if you're wondering. These are actually my brother's skates. My brother's only like 10 or 11. He plays hockey as well. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna these are the Bauer Supreme line. They're a bit of a wider fit than the Vapors. They're the Supreme 160. So this is Supreme up there, the 160. Has a lot of key upper features. Looks pretty cool on the bottom there. So yeah, I'm gonna do what I normally do. Go from bottom to top on the boot. So, starting off on the bottom, it has the thnx super stainless steel holder. Oh no, sorry, not holder. Runner. Thnx super stainless runner. He's been using these for about 4 or 5 months now. Great skate. I've tried these on, nice and comfortable. I think he picked these up for about $200. You'd think that's pretty cheap. It's not really a good skate. Well, it's not a matter of top of the line skate is the best skate for you. It's the best skate is is not really the top of the line ones. It's like the best skate for your foot shape. Like my brother's got a bit of a wider foot than me, so I said, you know what? Because you're only starting off hockey, you've got a bit of a wider foot. Why don't you try the Supreme line? So he goes, oh yeah, okay, alright. So, yeah, he really likes Supremes. They're a pretty good skate. He's put black laces on there instead of the stock, shitty Bauer ones that they put on there. I wouldn't say shit. It's personal preference, like if you get wax laces or normal laces. My brother gets waxed just because he likes a really tight boot. So, yeah. The holder on this guy is the thnx. Get the lace out of the way. The thnx Lightspeed 2 holder. You would have seen this holder on my Apex skates that I have. These holders, this is probably the lowest version of the Supreme line that has the holder. It has the Lightspeed 2 holder with this blade as well, so that's pretty good. Has, I think, two copper rivets at the back, which are pretty nice. Gives you a lot of flexion a lot of stiffness in the heel, and a lot of movement in the front of the boot. The front here, a lot of that. Going on to the outsole, you can see it's not really good. It's almost like an injected. They call it an injected TPU outsole, which really means is it's kind of hard, kind of soft in here. So like, if you might be able to see, I can easily squash it down, giving a good flexion in the boot on the inside of the boot. Where on the outside it's kind of like a really hard plastic material that you'd find on like toys and stuff like that. How it's like really hard, really rigid. So yeah, and it's almost like a carbon fibery stuff here. Makes it look pretty good. Going on to the quarter package. I think it's called a supplemented nylon quarter package. It's almost like a feeling you'd get when you're like squashing on a leather jacket or something, like you're rubbing your hands on a leather jacket. Almost like a weird kind of material. Really good flexion in the boot, like as you might have seen on my Apex skates. They didn't really have a lot of flexion in the boot, where these ones are just like a starter to medium skate, where you can see I can almost flex the boot all the way in. Like I can flex the eyelets in and squash the tongue and all that. Also, you might have noticed how on my Apexes compared to these, my Apexes didn't have a lace bite bar, where these ones have like a squashy, foamy lace bite bar. Where on the higher up, like $400 and up models, you might find a it's like a lace bite bar, where it's like a piece of plastic put into the boot, so you can't really squash it down. It's like a hard material covered in mesh, where this one's just like a foam material. So you might see here it's got like a bump here, where my brother's been just tightening it and has been doing the laces up. He also flips his tongue down, so sometimes, so that also could be the reason. But you know, I haven't really skated in these, so yeah. Going on to the tongue, it's like a foamy tongue. It gives you a good wrap, good level of support, good flex in the front there, nice tongue flex in the top, almost bounces back. The Supremes are known for. They have the flex back tongue. On the inside of the material here, you have the Hydromax liner, so it says Hydromax up here. Oh no, hydrophobic, sorry. Hydrophobic, my mistake. They have like a hydrophobic liner, so it's gonna wick away the moisture, giving you a I'll put it up upright. So it's gonna wick away the moisture, giving you a good level of support, taking that kind of odor from the boot, so it's not gonna smell. And yeah, like I have another pair of X5s that I just use for like public sessions and freestyle skating and all that. They're a really good boot. They have some similarities to this, so they have the hydrophobic liner, which yeah, I really like it. It offers like a good level of upper high-end model features at a really low price point. So definitely recommend this skate to a lot of people that are starting off. Pretty good actually. Good flex on the tendon guard there. So as you can see, I can flex the back really far, flex forward really nicely. Alright, straighten that up. Anyway, yeah, going to the footbed on it. It's really just, see, like my brother's used this heaps of times, like heaps of times, and this thing is like full on stuffed. You can see here it's got like all these wrinkles and all that stuff, not really a good level of support, really thin. Like when I touch it, it's almost like I'm touching my own hands. Like you can't really push down on it. It's like it's like trying to push on paper, where it's not really good. But at the back here, it starts to get a little bit more foamy around the ankle and the heel bits on here. So you know, as I said, it's not really a skate that you'd look for if you want, like if you are just starting playing hockey, or you just want to do recreational skating, or just using them for like a public session or a muck around skate, if you'd call it. So yeah. Anyway, so you know, I hope this has influenced you on your ideas about skating. Instead of having like, oh, these are the top line skates, I want these ones, if you're just starting. But like if you played hockey for about 2 or 3 years or something, and you have like a lot of experience, you know how to do this stuff, you know all this stuff that you wanted to, if you've been looking for the skate your whole thing, you want it, great. Like if you guys want it, if you guys want to buy a top of the line skate, I don't really care, it's just personal preference. But like I bought a top of the line skate. If you can see my my Apex skates here, like these are my ones that I use. I also have a pair of X5s in the garage, so that I use for public sessions. So you know, it's really personal preference what we want to do. If you want to blow like a lot of money and not really have a good skating experience, that's up to you. But if you want to buy a low skate until you get good, and then buy a high skate when the boot's stuffed. So yeah, well, I hope this has actually convinced you. So this has been a quick review on the Bauer Supreme 160 skates. You can also pick these up in a limited edition. So it's got the black holder, the white here instead of the yellow. It's almost like a really black, really like dark version of the skate. I like it. You can also buy the dark version in the 1/100s. So yeah, so you know, guys, you know the thing. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment on what you think is best, what you should do. I will be posting more videos later on. I will be posting a skate video on these ones and the Apexes, which I forgot to mention in my other video. So watch out for those. Those will be two separate videos. Two different ones. I will be using them later on this week, so it should be coming up in about 3 or 4 days or so. So, you know, whatever you want to do. So this has just been a quick review of these skates. See you guys. Until next time. Bye.